Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Loads 15, and in this video we'll be previewing day 3 of the Ebor festival at York. Before we get into that, I just want to apologise for not uploading this last night. I was out last night and unfortunately I didn't have enough time when I came back in the late hours to do this video. So I've done it this morning and hopefully I can have another good day. We had a really good day on the first day. You might remember we had 4 winners out of the 6. Yesterday, not so good, no winners, but we had a couple of fair each ways. We had Kyron at 9-1 we got on the earlier price, and Clubbable as well managed to make the frame at 20-1, running into 4th place. And unfortunately we also had a non-runner, but I don't think our selection would have beaten La-Ti-Da. So yeah, it was a little bit frustrating yesterday, but hopefully we can have some winners today I should say. And to kick things off, we go to the 155, and I'm going with a horse here called Glasgow Warrior. 11-1 best odds I've seen out there, trained by Jim Goldie, who does very well over these longer trips. PJ McDonald is booked for the ride. This mark of 87 I think is quite good for this horse. He's been a very consistent horse, and in his last couple of runs he's been really unlucky, running on strongly at the end when he's been impeded. And I think he's definitely a proper true stayer, and I think he should be running on really well at the end. He's going to be drawn wide, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing over the longer trips. If he can get his way into a good position in the race, I think he could be coming home late on with a charge, and he could definitely maybe sneak the victory. So for me, he's going to be our first selection to kick off. We then go to the 225, the Lonsdale Cup. I think it's going to be straightforward for Stradivarius here. I think it's probably easier than last time when he won at Goodwood. I think he's going up in trip will help him that little bit more. Also as well, he hasn't got Torcedor to worry about, and all the other rivals he's really put to bed this season. So yeah, not original, but I could definitely see him racking up the £1 million bonus there. So that's going to be the selection there. We then go to the 3 o'clock, and I liked a horse here in the Gimcrack called Chuck Willis. 12-1 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Charlie Hills, and Callum Shepherd is booked for the ride. Now, we had a winner earlier in the week at York with Phoenix of Spain for Charlie Hills, so his yard are really starting to hit the form now. And I thought this horse was quite interesting. Second last time out in a listed race at Newbury, behind Natalie's Joy, who's a very good filly of Mark Johnson's, who's definitely probably going to go on to some good things. But I thought this Chuck Willis was quite a fair price in this, and he's been really consistent, and maybe he could be the one that maybe springs a little bit of a surprise, but he's got the form to do it. And I thought at 12-1 he was a massive each way player, and for me I think he was worth a punt. We then go to the 335. Now yes, I'm probably going to look silly here, but I always want to take on Batoche. I don't know why. I just think it's what happened last year at York, and actually this is obviously where he's going to be returning. He can get a little bit worked up in that, but he's been a lot better this year, to be fair to him, and I really wasn't that impressed with him until last time. I hadn't been impressed with him in the King's Stand, and even when he won at Haydock he was still really rusty, and I wasn't impressed until I saw him at Glorious Goodwood last time. But I think he likes the track there, and I think maybe York's a little bit still with a different proposition for him, and I think he's going to be really taking on Blue Point, and I could definitely see them going really hard really early, and I thought it could set it up for Mabs Cross of Michael Dodds and Tom Eves. Now this horse, Mabs Cross, has been doing pretty well. She's acquired quite a couple of decent wins already this season. Ran 3rd at the Curragh last time, where not disappointing, but just probably wasn't good enough on the day. But Mabs Cross gets the little fillies allowance, and also as well, you might remember fillies won this race last year, the Dunthorpe, with Marsha and Lady Aurelia. But yeah, I got a funny feeling Mabs Cross could definitely make the frame, and will definitely be a good each way bet, I think, in the race at 14-1. I could definitely see her maybe running home strongly at the end to pick it all up. But then we go to the 415, and I like a horse here that is actually being gambled on as we speak. It's called Barys. 13-2 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Archie Watson, who's really becoming a name to follow, especially with his young horses. Holly Doyle's often riding for him. She's been riding plenty of winners. I think she's definitely had a stellar season so far. She's definitely been improving. This horse finished 3rd last time out at Yarmouth, behind a couple of subsequent winners who are fair rated. The John Gosden horse looks a nice prospect, the one that won that race at Yarmouth. But this horse is actually stepping up from 6 furlongs to 7 furlongs, and you can probably tell that it definitely benefit for the going up in trip. So for me, I thought 13-2, that was quite an interesting runner there, and I thought that was worth a few quid at. We then go to the 450 with a horse called Nicklaus, 20-1 bookmakers at the moment. Wasn't disgraced last time, finishing 3rd at Glorious Goodwood, where he was he didn't get the run of things, I thought, in the race. He was a little bit unlucky, and Charlie Bishop had to weave in and out. It's trained by William Haggis. William Buick is booked for the ride in the colours of a Highclere Thoroughbred racing. This horse has been quite consistent before that, though. It had a win at Salisbury not so long ago in good style, and the form of that race actually has worked out not too badly. So that, yeah, I thought that wasn't a bad sniff there at 20-1 if you wanted each way in the last. So they're the 6 selections for day 3 of the Ebor Festival at York. I will try and do day 4 of the Ebor Festival. I'm definitely going to do it, but I don't know when that will be uploaded. Hopefully it can be uploaded tonight, but I could be quite busy later on. So yeah, it all depends how it works out, but I will do that later on tonight. So that's all I've got to say, really. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel here at LuckyLoads15. You can also follow me on Twitter. My handle is at LuckyLoads15. You can also follow me on the punters page, where I do some separate tips over there as well, look at other racing going on in the UK. So go and check me out if you haven't done so over there already. Just type in the punters page and you should find it on YouTube, Google, whatever. Anyway, so that's all I've got to say, really. Hopefully we can have some winners today. Please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.